I'm here at Cut by Wolfgang Puck, a world-famous restaurant and the only Michelin-starred steakhouse in Singapore, in search of the best steak in Singapore. And today we are here for the Japanese Pure Breed Wagyu Ribeye. For our series finale, we have the real deal, a top-quality Wagyu steak. Wagyu on the surface level simply refers to a Japanese cattle, but because of its reputation as one of the best beef in the world, a lot of lines are now drawn around what can be considered and sold as Wagyu. And as capitalism will have it, people have smuggled out Wagyu cows out of Japan to boost their revenue. Thus, we have a lot of crossbred Wagyus on the market, but none of them have come close to the quality of a pure breed Wagyu. So we have the cream of the crop for produce, and we are pairing that with literally the top steakhouse. Wolfgang Puck is perhaps one of the most well-known celebrity chefs on the planet, and maybe in culinary history. And his steakhouse restaurant, Cut, is the only steakhouse in Singapore with a Michelin star. I feel like even those of you who are not very knowledgeable about the culinary world, you should know what a Michelin star is, right? Celebrity tax, Michelin tax, MBS tax, we are paying all of them today. For the last time in the series, let's get it, boys. Hello, I have a reservation for one. Yeah, 5 p.m. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Thank you.
And the drinks menu for you.
Okay.
May I offer you some water also?
Yes, please.
Do you want a still water?
Is that cat?
Top water.
Yeah. So what we are here today for is the Japanese Pure Breed Wagyu grilled over Binchotan charcoal. So our Wagyu today is from Sendai prefecture. It's customary to state which prefecture your Wagyu comes from, because back in Japan, they take it very seriously. They hold a Wagyu Olympics every 5 years where they showcase the best beef from every prefecture. That's where places like Miyagi and Kobe get on the map. I would imagine winning this Olympics is more than just pride and a sense of accomplishment, because that fetches a lot of money for the farmers in the prefecture. Okay, what is this? Is this number in SGD? Is there a 10k bottle wine? Now I'm interested to find a bigger number. It looks like their wine list is ridden with typo errors. They must be typo errors, right? Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Huh? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. 1,000. Okay, dude. Okay, let's put this menu down. They dropped off some house bread. It's like a warm donut. This tastes. Yes, it tastes like this. Just like that old school snack, but a more refined version. Oh, hello. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, okay. Wow.
This is the pretzel.
Yeah.
This is the onion pasha.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
the
okay.
butter.
Okay.
Fresh butter, sir.
Okay, thank you.
And then
This is?
black garlic beef fat butter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, so they have just won the bread game. Absolutely wrecked the bread game. What? Huh? 4 breads. Okay, let's start with this. A lot of cheesesteak, I think. Let's do it with this. Wow, okay. This is like the sickest garlic bread. Let's get to the pretzel before it warms down. It cools down. At least the pretzel is way more normal. But this garlic butter dough. Moving on to the almond focaccia. Let's take it as is first. The thing on top right just now was a layer of roasted onion. Normally you throw this away because this is just the skin of the onion, but wow, okay.
This is the mustard for your steak later. Here
Okay.
we have the English mustard Coleman, our house mustard, Indian mustard, Paola mustard, and that's all.
Okay, thank you. I have to say, so far, it's really Michelin diff. Why would you need 3 different mustards to prove a point, you know? Oh, hi. Thank you. Thank you.
Medium rare.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, this smell. The smell of freshly grilled beef. There are two parts to the steak. So the main part is the ribeye and this is the ribeye cap. This is like 1/3 of the cap. The middle portion. To the end of the series. Different. Wow. I thought with last week's Hokkaido steak, right, that this week's steak, being the same type of fatty Wagyu, right, will have a very high bar to match. But the taste is so obvious. The first thing that hits, right, is how sweet the beef is. This has gone pretty much unmentioned the whole series because we never really hit a steak where the beef meat is sweet. There is a fundamental difference in the protein, and I guess this is something that cannot really be quantified in numbers like A5 or whatever BMS score, because that simply looks at the marbling. But this sweetness, fragrance of the meat, I think I have the wrong idea of melt in your mouth steaks, because this one, once again, is so fatty, so sweet, obviously high marbled fat flavor. But then there's also texture. This is actually perfect. The fattiness, the juiciness is self-evident. And you get these tiny pops, right, of bitterness from the binchotan. That adds just another layer, right, onto the steak. And even helps cut the fattiness. Wow. We are now in the heat segment, right? But whatever I think about, be it the crust, juiciness, texture, fatty flavor, everything we talked about, the cook method, everything we talked about the series, right? It all does so well. I have forgotten about sweet beef. I guess the miss is that I don't want to finish it. I'm not gonna finish my steak just yet. Let's go to the last bread. Room temperature butter. Stop. French butter dip. The very last piece. Well, that's that. As usual, it's time to settle the bill, and I'll see you guys soon. Recap. Hits. That sweet meat flavor. That produce difference. Without even talking about crust, about marbling, about anything that can be put a number to, right? The sweet meat difference is just another level. We have seen similar marbling from Rubicon or even bison for that matter. It is one thing to have that fattiness gush of the meat, but how that flavor tastes is what sets today's steak apart. Second hit. I want to sum up all the small little things about steaks that we have already mentioned. The doneness, the crust, the texture, the smell when it reaches the table. Being unable to find one flaw on the cook or on the meat, right, is a hit to me. Third hit, peripherals. The best bread basket we have had in this series by far. 3 types of different bread, one black garlic butter, one French butter, one cheese steak. Like, come on, what? The overkill is so real. On top of that, they even offered me, I don't know what you call it, that little dessert when you settle the bill. One was like a melon jelly, and one was a macaron. I'm not sure which of these is standard issue and which of these is like compliments of the chef. I went in and paid for a steak, but I had 3 breads, 2 desserts, and 1 like biscuit donut thing. And the fourth hit, I talked about this on and off throughout the series. The service is the best in the series. All of the waitresses were so smiley and always asking if they can help. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but halfway through, I changed tables because the daylight wasn't doing it for me. And they were just happy to oblige. 2 waitresses just sprung into action, just shifted everything onto the table. I got to talk to like 7 people in one meal. And the one miss, it's not really a miss, but it is very, very expensive. My steak, my 230 gram steak came up to 350 Sing dollars. In this series, we have already sort of gotten used to a steakhouse premium. You know, steakhouses are supposed to be expensive, but this is more expensive than that. You're paying that steakhouse tax, that Michelin tax, that celebrity tax, the MBS tax. This is all the factors stacked up against you, you know. If I were to have a proper meal, you know, 3 course with wine here, I think easily $700-800. Might have to sell a car just to afford the wine. But this is the price of being the best. This is the price of premium food. 7 out of 10 will cost you $7, but 9 out of 10 will cost you $90. But yeah, let's arrive at the verdict. 1 steak I'll walk for the steak, 2 steaks I'll take a bus for the steak, and 3 steaks I'll go anywhere in Singapore for the steaks. And cut by Wolfgang Puck is 3 steaks. Convincingly. I have to confess, I came in today a hater. I'm like, 1 Michelin-star celebrity chef. It can't be all that, right? How is this steakhouse gonna charge a premium on top of the other very reputable steakhouses? But they won me over. I don't know yet whether the price point justifies the difference. I'll have to go and think about it. But yeah, that's all we have for the series. Thank you all so much for watching. Next week, we'll sum it all up. All the steakhouses, all the categories, best tasting, best value, best place to bring your date, and most importantly, the best steakhouse in Singapore. But for now, that's all I have for you guys. If you want to check out the other best steaks in Singapore video, you can click over there. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!